We are back! Hey guys, season 2 of the CharmingAnalysis Podcast has officially started. Also, happy 2021.
It's been shit.
It's been shit already and it just started.
I know.
But we're not going to get into that because we want to have some happy fun times right now, especially after the last couple days.
We're going to have a lot of shit to talk about, honestly, for this year. We got movies, TV shows, like a whole bunch of shit. We'll do more board games and shit. Like, it's going to be so much fun just happening.
We have a lot in store for this year. For season 2 of our podcast and in general for our channel. So hit that like and subscribe button if you want to check out some of our shit we're going to be doing this year, because we're going to be doing a lot for this channel this year. And that's our plan. We've already got one video in the making at this point, but it's probably not going to be done for a while. So keep a lookout for that. But yeah. Welcome back to our podcast, guys. It's been a little bit because we took like a 2-week break because we kind of needed it after everything that's been going on. So we decided, hey, we're finally going to do a podcast this time. Let me explain, I guess, what we're going to be doing. So something that one of our plans for this year was to review a lot more TV shows, specials, shit like that. We're still going to be doing movies. Originally, we were going to be reviewing Soul. That was going to be our first podcast for the year. But because Jay really wanted me to see this, we decided we're going to make this a little mini-series for the podcast. So today, we're going to be talking about My Little Pony Equestria Girls. Yep. This is what it's coming to.
But I like that it's coming to this because you get to see a whole series that you never saw.
Yeah. So basically, this is going to be part 1 of 10?
I have no idea.
Let's say at least 8. We'll name how many parts it is after we finish all of them, but this is going to be the first couple episodes of season 2. We're basically going to be talking about the Equestria Girls franchise, which is a mini franchise in the My Little Pony franchise.
Yeah.
So, why don't you explain what...
No, I want you to explain, because I think it'd be more entertaining if you tried to explain the plot of Equestria Girls, the first one.
Okay, so yeah, for our first podcast of 2021, and the first part of our Equestria Girls mini-series we're going to be talking about, we're going to be talking about the first movie. What's it called? Is it technically called...
It's just called Equestria Girls.
Yeah, so Equestria Girls is basically about Twilight from the My Little Pony Gen 4 universe going into a world where all the characters are humans, and from what I could tell, mainly teens?
Yeah.
Minus a couple ponies here and there. It's basically Sunset Shimmer ends up coming into the pony world and goes into the human world at this point. Mm-hmm. And tries to make a living there. But then Twilight ends up getting her crown stolen by her. So she ends up going to this dimension to get the crown back. And she ends up meeting the other 5 main 6 characters. Mm-hmm. And they basically are trying to get the crown back with a lot of high school hijinks. Basically at this point, all the ponies are from adults to minors. And some of them minors to younger minors. And all that shit.
Yeah.
It kind of depends on context. But we'll explain later. But that's basically what it is. In the My Little Pony world...
It's basically the pilot, but human form.
Yeah. That's basically what it is. They're redoing the pilot as if they were humans. But I never really got into it back then, but...
Because you never saw it.
I've heard of it, but I never really was interested in seeing it. And then after seeing this, I'm like, okay, maybe it's not that bad.
Yeah.
But Jay's actually seen the entire series of Equestria Girls.
I've seen the entire Gen 4 of MLP.
Yeah, but you remember watching all these.
God.
So yeah, that's basically what this is. So we're going to talk about it. So I'm going to let Jay take over because he's going to have a lot more to say about this probably than me. So take it away, honey. What did you think of the first Equestria Girls? And when was the last time you saw it as well?
It's alright. I don't think highly of it. The first time I saw it was it was definitely before Rainbow Rocks. So it doesn't really matter. It came out in 2013, but I didn't see it until later on. But I remember it was before Rainbow Rocks. But I just more remember the reaction to it than the entire movie itself, because now I'm not really into fandom. I think fandom is just just that.
Well, it kind of depends.
I honestly don't give a shit about fandoms, honestly, but at the time I was a lot more interested in the fandom of NLP than the actual show itself, so I was more a dumb teenager and interested in what grown men had to say about it, and looking at that in hindsight, I should have been the other way around. But I mean, the film itself is okay. It's just with the other knowledge of how the other Equestria Girl movies are, this one is the weakest one.
That's because it's the first one.
It's the first
one. They
one.
were starting to work on how they decided to do the style of it, because I will admit this, there's a couple scenes that look kind of wonky. And it's a lot of it has to do with perspective and how they decide to animate the characters in that perspective, because with the ponies, it's not as bad, and they know what they're doing, and they're quadruped, while the humans are biped. So
I didn't even know what those words mean.
Quadruped means walk on all fours, biped means walk on two.
Okay.
And I think they were so used to animating the all fours, minus a couple characters here and there in the regular series, that they literally had to animate everybody as two-legged creatures. Mm-hmm. I think is what it was. Because there's some scenes that do look kind of wonky, not gonna lie. But I know they're not trying to. It's just off-putting.
Yeah.
And I know they're not trying to be a butt about it, and it's not their fault, really. But it's just, they could have done a little bit better with it. I will say that. But it's not a bad movie. To me, it's all right. It's not that bad. I like it, but not to the point where, I would probably actively watch more of them, but I'm willing to watch more of them for the podcast.
Me specifically.
And for you.
Because I was the one who decided to watch these, apparently.
Yeah.
Because of a certain character that is not good in this movie, but we'll get to later in the next podcast.
Well, we'll talk about her a little bit in this one, but it'll mainly be focused on the second podcast, I guess.
Yes, it will be, because it's actually her story.
Interesting.
So I just want you to just put it out there. Compared to other MLP stuff that you've seen, where would you rank this?
To me, out of all the MLP stuff I've seen, I kind of consider it middle tier. It's not bad, but it's not good either. There's some things about it that I do like, and there's some things about it that are kind of just meh to me. It's not bad. It's just, would I actively watch this by myself? No. But I would watch this with you and for a podcast. If it wasn't for the podcast or you, I probably wouldn't actively watch this. But
it's weird because you normally like cute shit.
I do like cute shit, but I'm not that big into My Little Pony anymore. to be honest with you. So, like, if I was still into My Little Pony, I probably would like this.
Yeah, you want to watch that pony life.
I do want to watch Pony Life, though. I am curious about that. Just because I hear some people, like, say it makes modern references, and I kind of want to see what they're doing with it.
Does it? I've yet to actually see any clips of it, honestly.
Like, I've only seen a couple clips.
Yeah, I've yet to see anything on it.
But yeah.
I know it's like a meta show. That's all I know.
It's like 4.5 in a sense. It's basically like the midway point between Gen 4 and Gen 5.
Yeah.
But for me, like, I think it's okay. I think Equestria Girls is okay. If you're that big into the series, I think you would like this.
This is my 4.5 to me. This is my
4.5.
This is my
You'd rather take this over Pony Life.
I'd rather take this over MLP, honestly.
Really?
Like, I honestly would, because, like, it's so much, like, weirder. I don't know how to explain it. I think without the fact that it was based on MLP, it wouldn't work. But the fact that it is... And, like,
it makes it a little bit more bearable.
Yeah, it makes it a lot more bearable because you already know these characters. This series does not work if you're just going in as an outsider. I'll say that.
Yeah.
It does not work if you do not know these characters at all.
Honestly,
if you did not know any of these characters and you just saw this, like...
You'd probably be so confused.
You'd be so confused and so bored. Because, like, you really have to know these characters. So, this is not a movie where I recommend... Like, you start, like, you know, if you're interested in the show and all, you start from here because it's not a good representation of it. Like, it's not even, like, if you're not into MLP at all, you wouldn't even like this either. I'm just convinced that you wouldn't like this if you weren't into MLP already or had some inkling of what's going on.
Yeah, probably.
It's not even that it's not hard to follow. It's just the fact that it will just, it's like, it is like MLP, but, like, I don't know. MLP decided to, like, do some things in later seasons that I'm just like, it could have been better, but like, whenever they did some big epic shit, it wasn't that big corny epic shit. It was just the epic shit that was just very angry to look at. Like, I just did not like it when they did that. But, like, here, when it's, like, you know, silly,
happy fun times
and just like defeating the villain just by pure magic happenstance and the transformations, like, that's fun to me. I like that shit. I like it. I like when Twilight is struggling to be a human and understand human things
and to, like, actually, like, understand human anatomy.
Yeah.
The fact that she's trying to understand human anatomy is
surprised, like, she didn't kidnap a human and try to, like, experiment on them right then and there because she likes to
that. I was actually surprised at too. I legit thought she was gonna do that. I'm not
this
joking.
Isn't like a rated R movie where she's gonna go and, like,
I know,
do some body horror shit on, like,
not what I meant, but you get what I mean, but not what I meant.
But I find it. I just find it really. I find it cute more than funny.
Yeah.
But I find this whole movie cute. And very stupid.
It's a cute yet stupid movie.
Yes.
It's kind of stupid movies that you would watch.
Yes.
Despite it being stupid. But, okay, to me, some things I actually like about this series that I will give credit to. I will give credit to this series for it. I do like the character designs as humans. Even though it was wonky at times... I do like the way they designed the human versions of these characters.
Yeah.
I actually think they look nice. I like the design elements of this series. I still can't believe they put Spike as a dog. But
really? That's the most unconventional thing?
No, it wasn't unconventional. I kept picturing him as a different animal. I thought he was going to be like a fucking lizard or something, not like an actual, like, dog.
No.
It has a similar... Okay, legit, when I first saw this... It's like a mix between 16, Bratz, and My Little Pony.
When you used to make the comparison to Bratz, I laughed my ass off. Because
that's like literally what it reminded me of.
Models look exactly like Bratz.
That's literally what it reminded me of at first.
And
I was like, this legit...
Bratz.
I'm not that big. I used to be into it, but not anymore.
I hate Bratz, man. I hate Bratz. I hate the toys. I hated everything having to do with Bratz, honestly. You know they made a fucking movie on Bratz?
I know they did.
We should watch that. And see how fucking horrible that movie is.
It's probably really bad.
Yeah, but...
I know there was, like, a CG version and, like, a, there was a CG and I know there was, like, an animated version.
Oh, come on. We'll how about this? We'll watch Equestria Girls, because Equestria Girls was the answer to Monster High.
Really?
Yeah, it was the answer to Monster High.
They were competing with it?
Yeah. They were competing with
But I haven't seen Monster High, and I would be interested to see that.
Yeah, I'm interested to see that.
I've seen a little bit of it, actually.
I want to see this 3D Monster High. It looks so
I've
bad.
actually seen Monster High. It actually doesn't look that bad.
No, I mean like the 3D one, not the 2D one. Because I remember hearing that on Nickelodeon. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
I remember they used to show that. I know we're getting off topic, but they used to show that Monster High music video. What's it called? Fright
Night?
No, it's the Monster High theme song.
I know what it is, but you get what I mean.
Yeah, but they were competing with this, and just to only reason, toys.
Yeah, I know. But...
Toys, lots of fucking toys, and I don't know if Hasbro had another human property back then.
Probably Ever After High, but...
Ever After, is that Hasbro?
I don't know. Something like that.
I know
Monster High Girls was competing with that. I know that for a fact.
There was so much.
But I wasn't really into it either. I'm not a doll person, so
I'm not a doll person either.
So I
barely got into Barbie movies as it was.
Oh gosh, Barbie movies, no.
Let's watch the fucking Barbie movies. Let's watch every single...
No, that's gonna take fucking forever.
Let's watch every single movie based on a product ever. But Mari, you get to watch your Transformers.
That's different. Transformers animated is good. All the other ones look like shit.
Well, would you put this on the same level as Transformers?
Transformers animated, probably, yeah. But at least that was better. Transformers animated was really good. I liked it.
You like Transformers?
I like the animated version, not the weird-ass CGI one I always fucking see. That's a topic for another day.
Can you imagine if they made an Equestria Girls CG? That would be so bad. I would never watch that. Gosh. If they made an Equestria Girls...
We would probably
if this was
CG...
It. That would be so fucking bad. I swear. Yeah. I would not watch that one. I was so happy that they stuck to the style and just did 2D, or else nobody would fucking watch it.
Yeah.
Everybody would just watch it for the memes.
Anyway, let's get back on topic.
Anyway.
Let's get back on topic. So, I guess, what's something about this first movie that you like compared to the other versions of this series? I guess, what's something you like about this movie and you dislike compared to the other ones you've seen?
I just like how cute it is. I like how simplistic it is, even though this is the worst one out of the 4. I like how the relationships play off, that we get to see a different side of the relationships.
Yeah.
I like that they're teenagers. They're of course they're gonna be not the same characters.
They're different.
If they were the same exact characters as the pony versions, then nobody would fucking
relate to them,
relate or care.
That too.
But because they're different enough, then people have a fascination with these characters. I get why. You see the MLP film version to understand what these characters are as adults, and then you get to see Equestria Girls they're teenagers.
Yeah. So
it's not really all that different, and these are both demographically shows made for kids. So I don't think that seeing the different perspectives of these characters is I think that's cool. I think that's really just something good for the kids out there.
I agree. Okay, so I'll have a couple more questions and then we can do our rating for it.
Okay.
But,
Wait, I want to know something.
What?
What'd you think of Sunset?
Okay, Sunset Shimmer as a villain? Fuck no. But her as an actual character? I will admit I like her.
She's a brat, though.
I will admit...
She's the basic bitch. And
She's the the basic bitch that you like in the hallway. Like, she's like that basic bitch you love to hate, but you like
You
it.
just like her because she looks...
She's pretty.
Pretty.
I will admit that. She's fucking
That's
pretty.
the only reason why you like her.
I like her
I was
pony form
asking-
better.
Yeah, but I was asking you, like, you know, what do you like about her? And all you could say was she's pretty. That's
Well,
it.
she is! Look at
But
her!
that's literally all the shit you could say. I could say she's pretty, but you have to say something else about her.
I don't really know too much about her at this point. I'll probably, like, have a better explanation.
Well, how do you feel about her portrayal in this movie? Let's say that.
It's kind of sad.
It's kind of sad.
It's kind of just disappointing because she's literally acting like the school bully archetype in this that has been done so many times. But like I will admit her pony version's a whole lot better.
Yeah, her pony version
Is a lot better.
I
I don't see why she's only really in this universe.
Yeah.
Even though
I was so
supposedly
sad.
I've seen pictures of her in Pony Life, but I don't know if she's actually
Is
in
she?
it. I've seen a couple pictures.
You better not be fucking lying to me.
I'm not. I saw a couple pictures.
You better show me a picture right now. Show me a picture.
I'm looking.
But oh my god, she's in Pony Life. I'm gonna die. If she's not in Gen 5, then I will fucking go to Hasbro and shove it in their face. Like, why the fuck didn't you put Best Pony in the fucking...
I don't know if she's technically in the actual series, but she does. This is something.
Is that just fan art? That looks like fan art.
I don't think it is.
Okay, I'm gonna look that up.
They have like toys of her. Technically,
That is some shitty looking toy models.
They technically have toys of her.
Wait. Can you go back to that? Go back to that.
That is her.
What is that Cadence? That's supposed to be Cadence?
Yes.
Eh.
I guess it is. I don't really know. But I've seen pictures of her. I don't know if it's just fan art or what, but I have seen pictures of her.
Show me another picture of that. I won't believe it until
I have
there's
to
actually
find
a
it.
screenshot.
Hold on. I have to find
Sunset
it.
Shimmer Pony Life.
I did. I looked that up. I'm just trying to find it.
Yeah, my foot just went numb.
Because I've seen a picture of it. I'm just trying to find it. I'm trying to figure out if she's like in the actual series or if it's just like something that they're doing for toys.
Well, they could just cameo in it since it's
That
like a
too.
meta version of the fucking show.
They probably may just end up cameoing her, but
I'm really
trying to find
But the
it.
thing is, I like Sunset Shimmer so much, and I love everything about Sunset Shimmer. I love her design. I love her voice acting. I love her arcs and stuff like that. But I don't like her in this movie.
yeah.
This movie, she sucks bricks, and I hate that. I hate that this is like the first introduction to her where she's a total bitch, and she is not good at playing the bitch. Like, I hate
She's really
that.
not.
I hate that. Like, it's a lot much better. Okay, I'll tell you this. It's a lot more better when she's working for, she's working, not working, but she is friends with the other, main six in the group. It's a lot better, but she still has that, dominating presence. And I mean that in all the good ways. I mean, she still has, the dominating presence that she has. She still is, she becomes, the leader, in a sense.
Yeah.
And it's so much better than what, when you see, movie 2, you're gonna be like, holy shit, I love this character.
I'm trying to
'Cause she
find,
really
the
goes
most
through a
recent
big
toy
change.
I've seen of her. It was, a recent toy.
Looking up toy.
Let me explain. I saw the recent toy promo art, and it had her in it.
Really?
Yes. I'm not
I'm surprised
joking.
that they let her into Pony Life when, she only was in Equestria Girls, even though she was the most popular character in Equestria Girls. She was one of the most popular characters in MLP in general, so...
Yeah, I'm trying to find it, because I know I saw her. Okay, let me...
Sorry, guys, Maurice needs to find this toy, apparently, and can't show me after the podcast,
Because I'm trying to find it. I legit saw it.
Okay, while you're looking for that, what'd you think of the ending of Equestria Girls? Spoiler.
To me, a little anticlimactic. Not gonna lie, a little anticlimactic in my personal opinion.
What do you expect from a high school?
I don't expect much, but at the same time, it's like, okay.
Like,
care?
Sunset turned into like a weird furry dragon demon creature thing. When fanfics have better pacing than you do, that's saying something, though.
Yeah. When you see, like, oh my gosh.
That design. That's a terrible design, by the way. That is, like, one of the few MLP designs, like, in the whole series that I could say that was fucking terrible.
Yeah.
Like, her design was fucking terrible. All the rest of the designs that they do, like, for the rest of the series are fine. But that design itself is so fucking bad.
Yeah.
Her
like,
human form is great.
it.
Her pony form is great. But that monster form is terrible. Like, they literally do this to another character in the third movie. That is so much better. You can tell how much they improved.
Here.
I want to see it. I love her. What's the toy look like?
It's a stand-up toy. I don't know if it's just like a...
I don't like the toy. I like that cutout, though.
But here's the picture.
I like that cutout, though.
But she's in it. See? I told you. She's in it.
Oh, she's super... It's same voice actress, please.
I'm
gonna look
clue.
up... No. I'm gonna look that up later. Just put your
It says it's coming in January 2021. So this is a toy that's coming out this month.
Wait, so she's not in the series yet?
I don't know. I haven't seen the series.
Fine. I'll go
but
look
she's
it up.
technically in it.
I'll go look it up.
I told you.
I'll go look it up and
She's
see
in it.
Because I want to hear more Sunset Rebecca Soy. I can't say her last name.
She's in it.
I want to see more Rebecca line delivery. Like, honestly, she's like the perfect fucking voice.
But yeah, she's in it. I told you.
But anyway.
I told you. Also, this is like a thing that I was like trying to find this, but they have this.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. I don't really care for anime version of that.
No, but look how cute the pony one is.
It's cute, but I would only just get the pony one, not the full fucking sculpture. Anyway.
It's pretty.
Anyway, continue with your Equestria Girls talk.
Okay, so...
I can't believe we're going into this deep of Equestria Girls right here.
I want to see more lure when it comes to this universe.
I don't. Mari, I'll tell you right now, it does not give you that. It's just fun, happy,
maybe if
teenage fun times. It's literally just jokes.
Can I at least see the backstory for Sunset Shimmer?
Yes,
then I'll finally feel
in the
better.
comic.
Boring.
In the comic, there's your background. In
Moving
the comic,
on?
yeah, in the comic.
Okay, moving on. All right, let's give our rating at this point, and then we'll talk about something, and then we're done.
Talk about something.
Okay, so before we give our rating, we'll talk about it now.
Okay.
So this is going to be part 1. This is basically the end of part 1 of, I'm guessing, at least 8 or so episodes. We're going to be trying to record all this week and then post it as, like, one big video. Mm-hmm. Like, we'll post, like, all separate stuff, but it'll basically consist of, like, being one video. So this is the end of part 1 of our Equestria Girls mini-series we're talking about. So, yeah. So yeah, be on the lookout for more podcasts involving stuff this year. We're going to be doing a lot of stuff this year.
We're going to do Equestria Girls, the ones that we're going to be doing Equestria Girls, Soul, and Hilda Season 2.
For this month.
For this month and maybe next month.
This
I don't know
month
what
and
we're going to
maybe
do next month.
We don't know yet, but I know for this month, be on the lookout for more Equestria Girls stuff.
Yeah.
Because we're definitely doing that.
Because, like, because any other stuff is going to be coming out in summer, so we got to fill the void for spring.
Yeah. So, the plan for this month, we're basically talking about the plan for this month of what we're planning on for the podcast.
If we can,
podcast-wise, we're going to be doing at least a couple videos.
Yeah.
But we are going to be doing a little bit of stuff here and there in general when it comes to the podcast.
If we can find Promised Neverland Season 2,
then we'll probably do that.
I don't know. We'll probably have to wait for the dub version, though.
So, the plan is we're going to finish Equestria Girls, all those movies and specials. We're going to finish that and do podcasts on each of them. We're going to separate them into parts because it's going to take fucking forever to do one video.
Yeah, it's going to take me forever to find them.
So we're going to have to do it a little bit at a time. But this will be a continuing series. We're going to start this month. Hopefully we'll finish it by the end of the month. But if not, we're just going to do it whenever we find them.
Yes.
But this is part 1.
It's part 1. But wait, we didn't give our rating yet.
I am in a second. We're just going over what we're doing this month.
Get the rating.
We are in a minute. But yeah, after that, we're going to watch Soul. That's going to be the first movie we watch for 2021. And then we're going to be talking about Hilda, mainly season 2, but we are going to talk briefly about season 1. But we're going to talk about Hilda season 2 and just do a couple videos here and there. But that's basically our plans for January right there.
Okay.
So yeah, let's be on the lookout for those coming up. Now let's give our rating for the first Equestria Girls movie. What do you give it out of 10?
I give it... It's fun for what it is, but it's not a good movie. It's not a... It's just kind of like...
It's kind of there.
It's there. The other movies are better. If I had to rate it, like, as a movie by itself, it's honestly kind of bad because the pacing shit.
Yeah.
But if I had to rate it just as an MLP property by itself,
because we're rating this as a different property.
5.
You give it a 5 out of 10?
Yes, I give it a 5.
That's surprising.
I give it a 5 out of 10. It's not that impressive to me. These sequels are so much better.
For me, I kind of give it a 5.5 out of 10. I think it's okay. It's not bad, but I feel like they could have done a little bit better. I feel like they shouldn't have just gone with we're going to like start all over kind of thing. I feel like they should have done something a little bit different. Because I get that it's the start of the series, Equestria Girls, but at the same time, I feel like they could have done something different with how they decided to introduce everybody.
Maybe.
But that's just personally me. But it's okay. It's not bad. Would I watch more of them with my bean? Probably. I'm probably not going to watch them by myself. I would end up watching it for the podcast. That's pretty much
You'll watch
and
it for my me because I gushed about it so much.
Jay has literally gushed about this fucking franchise for so long.
I literally was on Discord, I remember, when I was watching one of the specials.
And you were just like geeking out about it.
Yeah, I was geeking out because Sunset was there. And I love Sunset. Sunset is best pony. You're going to see why in the second movie. And continuing forward.
Yeah. But
best human girl pony, whatever.
Yeah. I still think our pony version's a lot better. I wish she was in the actual series more.
I wish she replaced someone in particular. But I'm not gonna get into that because you have yet to actually like
meet the character.
Yeah, well, you did, but you didn't actually see her yet. So I'm just saying, when we finally do a fucking full, which will probably be a while, like, because we're probably gonna put down MLP for a bit, but when we finally get to Generation 4 and we watch all 9 seasons of it, you're gonna see why.
Okay. Anyway, so yeah, that's the end of our podcast for today and the end of part 1 of our Equestria Girls mini-series.
Yes.
So be on the lookout. We're going to be recording part 2 tomorrow after Jay gets back from a long day at work.
Oh my god.
We're going to be watching the next movie, and we're going to be doing a podcast on that. So be on the lookout for that. And sometime this weekend, we're going to watch Soul.
Yes.
So yeah, we're going to get to whatever we can regarding Equestria Girls, but we are going to be doing different parts for it. So this is part 1 of I don't know how many parts yet. Once we finish all of them, I'll go back in the system and kind of like fix it to show how many parts they are.
It gets really funny.
But once the mini-series is done, I will make a playlist for it, specifically for the channel. I will make a playlist for it. But it's probably going to be like a very short playlist because I normally do playlists for each season. But we'll figure it out when we get to it. Anyway, thank you guys for watching the podcast. Be sure to like and subscribe for more content coming up soon. And I'm Mari.
I'm Jay.
And we're out.